Hello everyone. Today I went to my local Lowe's, and since they had all their Halloween stuff out, or not all, but some of it, I decided I'd celebrate by buying one of their props. And specifically, I bought their 2.5-foot tall animated ghost that dances and he plays music and stuff. He was a total of around $100 and probably one of the cheaper props you'll find this season in general, which isn't a bad thing. It's a pretty nice design as well. The main reason I bought him was because he kind of reminds me of an old classic Halloween blow mold. He was pretty cool. I thought he was very fall and spooky themed, you know? He wasn't overly horror or scary or anything, not at all. So yeah, I went ahead and grabbed him. My store only had a couple in stock. Specifically, they legit only had 3 if you count the store display, and the other one was in a really beat up box. So I grabbed this one, which all the demos of the store displays are out now, so go check that out. But yeah, I thought I'd make an unboxing and review of it, so here you go. Now, you'll notice as I get this open, everything is very tightly packed. There's not much space in the box. As I said before, he is 2.5 feet tall, and that's right around where the box is, maybe just like an inch taller. It's very similar, but yeah, you can use this as a repacking thing for the end of the season. It's pretty basic though. I don't know if you need any of the inserts because, like I said, the box is the height since he is very small. So yeah, not too much here. Pretty simple prop with a very simple design and box. So the first thing we're going to take out is one of his shoes. They are both the exact same, so I don't believe there's a left or right. It's just they're identical. And the next shoe, for some reason, had foam wrapped all over it, which isn't a bad thing, extra protection, but I'm not sure why they only did that with one. Then at the very bottom of the box, there's the adapter. And on the outside of the box, it says this is for indoor use, but I think this might be outdoor use as well because everything looks waterproof. From the actual ghost to the adapter, all of it's waterproof, plugs and all that stuff. So I guess I could be wrong, but I am pretty sure he could also be outdoor rated. So yeah. Then there's the ghost himself. Like I said, very blow mold like, which is a pretty good thing. And then crammed in the very bottom is the mechanism or base. I think it's more just the base. It has the module on it, and it's very tightly packed in there, but that's a good thing. It's secure. As you can see there, once again, I think he's waterproof because that's just what all the cables look like on him. But overall, not much to him. It's a pretty basic prop with pretty basic functionality, pretty basic build. So yeah, here is all the pieces. We have not much here, but there's the adapter. Like I said, waterproof, I believe. There's some screws to attach the shoes, the ghost himself, which has the mechanism inside, both the shoes, the instruction booklet, and the base and module. So once you have all the parts laid out, the first thing you want to do is flip over the base. And once you have that flipped over, you want to start attaching the shoes. They are very basic. There's nothing too crazy. They have a little peg on the top of them, and that peg fits into the top hole on the base, and then the actual screw-in area, the insert, it goes on the bottom one. And once you have it all lined up, you just screw that bolt in and do the same for the next foot. You will need a Phillips head screwdriver for this, but nothing else, so pretty basic there. After that, you want to flip it back over and plug in this wire to the actual ghost itself. And you also want to snap lock the poles. It's just one snap lock, very simple but important to do. So once you get that done, that's about it. And while we're here, I'll go ahead and show off the inside, the mechanism. It's incredibly basic, but it's neat. There's just a little LED and then a somewhat strong motor, and that's about all. It's very basic, but it is really cool. Once again, looks like a blow mold, so that's nice. Once you have all that together and done, well, the ghost itself is basically done. That's all. After that, you just gotta plug in the adapter. And you can also go ahead and screw on the little cases for it since I believe it's waterproof. and that's it. Then he's ready to go. He has a few different modes you can choose from, but that's it. So I'll get that done, and the demo will be right about now. So overall, all in all, I do really like this guy. I am pretty happy with this purchase. Some of the pros is that he is affordable. He definitely gives off fall and autumn vibes. He's just kind of spooky. He's weatherproof, I believe. He's definitely kid friendly. He is incredibly portable because he's so small, and he seems to be pretty high quality. Some cons is that his motor is occasionally squeaky. I'm not quite sure why. And he only has one song option, which might get old after a while, but since it's a pretty replayable song, it should be okay. And then, oddly enough, the bottom of the Ghost doesn't reach the top of the shoes, so there's kind of a weird little gap. I don't know, I think it's kind of strange, but overall, they definitely don't outweigh the pros. So overall, I would definitely recommend him. He is a very cool prop that gives off classic Halloween vibes for a very low price, or low compared to other props. So I definitely recommend getting him if you're able to. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.